everybody. Today we got another movie review, and tonight we will be talking about the movie Emma. Now, I gotta be honest, this movie truly was so unexpectedly good to me. I did not, I did not read the book, but big fan of Anya Taylor-Joy. And the trailer was just really phenomenal. It was really good. And I remember this trailer did for me what Grand Budapest Hotel did for me a couple of years back. Actually, ironically, it was actually in February as well as that respective year. And I just remember the fact of saying, like, I don't know, but I guess. And I just went in there and I just truly loved it. And this one absolutely was that. And the reason why I love this film is because it really fits my type of, like, my personality as far as what I enjoy in all types of media. And it's this really uncanny humor that it captures in this movie. So, and what I mean by that, and, you know, work with me here, people, is that, like, I grew up on, like, Mad TV, Saturday Night Live. And, those shows breeded the comedians of today, for sure. But when they were in that time, when they were on those shows, they were just the funny skits that just had humor that either clicked or it didn't for people. And it clicked for me because unlike stand-up comedy, where I feel like the humor is delivered in punchline tactics, where it's just like story, boom, joke. Where this one used more of a stylistic type of a stylistic type of humor that, you just, either you got it or you don't. So uncanny humor is the word I'm using for it. And that's what I felt like this movie did really good at, where it just had a bunch of different scenes where something in it may have you either chuckling, smiling, or just overall laughing. And I truly enjoyed it. It was a really beautiful aesthetically film. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied on all my words. And I know you guys are going to rip me to shreds because every time I mess up something, somebody's like, that's not how you say it, but cool. And I appreciate you guys for, like, listening, because obviously you have to listen and know I messed up. So I appreciate that, but I'll get better. But that's what I truly appreciated about this film, is that it just did that for me. But anyway, if you have no clue what Emma is, let me just read the synopsis really quick for you, just so you can get a gist of what it is. So, handsome, clever, and rich, Emma Woodson is a relentless queen bee without rival in her sleepy little town, and is glittery satire of a social class and pain of growing up. Emma must venture through the misguided matches and romantic missteps to find the love that's been there all along. So, let me say a couple of things about this. In this movie, not only did it have uncanny humor, as I'm calling it, every character was super vibrant. Somebody in this film, I'm going to say minimum two, you're going to end up absolutely loving. The movie has characters that just grow and stick to you so quick, and everyone's so different. So it's so refreshing because there's so many different styles of people that these characters just become bigger and bigger throughout the film. Everyone has their specific role, but you just easily gravitate to at least a minimum two, just because of just how vibrant they are as far as the personality, the character design. The costume design is amazing. Easily can throw an award at this movie for it, because while it captions each season, the set piece, the costumes, it's like an entirely different movie. And of course, this movie took place in the 1980s in England. So, if you're a fan of that style, they just captured it in 4 different seasons, which is just so good, and you just truly love it. And based on the different things that's happening in the film, whether it's being at a ball, or whether it's just hanging out, or some style of just, grabbing lunch, whatever it may be, all the different costumes that are used in this movie is just really, really good. And just it's visually amazing. And then the cinematography that goes with it as well. It's just, it does some really good scene development with it. One of my favorite scenes is just the snow scene, getting it out of a horse carriage, and just the dress and the snow falling with the horses is just so beautifully shot that You just absolutely love it. But again, you should really look at the cast. There's a bunch of people names here. Maybe if you don't even know the names, you're gonna know some of the work that they've been in. But Anya Taylor-Joy, I mean, she's got to be within your everybody at least top 25. She's phenomenal, really good. She's gonna be in the New Mutants movie. You've seen her in plenty of other things before this. What I want to say, saw Split and Glass. There's the two. Recently, and other little projects. But then there's other names of this movie as well. Johnny Flynn, Bill Knightley. Who else was in it that really? Colin Turner. These names, you may not know them, but if you go look them up, you're gonna see them in projects for sure. There's oh yeah, that's right. But the cast itself, the cast didn't automatically draw me. Anya did, but looking at the cast, it's okay. But seeing them all together, they mesh so good. It is just, it's almost astounding that you just did. It's just wow. It's just was really just that special. But this movie for real. To really, really break it down to you in layman's terms, it was like a high school drama. Because and while it focuses on the humor and the drama in this movie, it was everything the high school lifestyle really encompassed, from best friends, rivalries, envy, love interests, failed love interests, matchmaking, breaking up, all that other different stuff, and the rumors involved with it, the speculation, it's just all of that in this movie. Where at a point man, if they had Tinder back in the 1980s in England, this would have went way over for them, because just of everything that was just happening in it, and was just really, really good. The score, which if you're a fan of my reviews, the score in this is a really classic symphony, and it's truly fun. It's fun, it's uppity, it's uplifting, and it really complements a lot of the dialogue and the and specifically the tones in each set in this movie. It's just really all put together really well. I don't know what the runtime of this movie is. Maybe I can look this up really quick. But I can tell you by no means did it feel like it, because, when I first looked at my watch and I realized I was an hour in, I was like, whoa, really? it just progressed, and everything just flowed so good that, I feel like you lose track of time easily. While this movie does come out limited release February 21st, I think it's going to be released everywhere. Oh, so the movie was an hour and 25 minutes. I think it actually officially comes out everywhere. I think I saw March something. I couldn't look. It's not on their website or anything, but it's right now it's limited released, so it's already out in some theaters. But I think I saw something that said March something is when it'll be released everywhere. But again, this movie focused it on the comedy and the drama, and really took the emphasis off of the romantic side of this movie, which is great, because and it reinforces that, because to be honest, you really don't get into the conflict in this movie until an hour within, which truly takes away from every bit of the romantic aspect of it. To be really honest, and this is the only spoiler I give you, the first kiss in the movie is at the very end of the movie. Not the last scene, but towards the very end, the last couple of scenes, the first kiss. So yeah, sure, it involved relationship, marriage, and all that other good stuff in the movie, but there was that just wasn't the focus. And it was a lot of reminders on why the focus was more about the drama and the comedy. And I enjoyed that, because at times you're going to say, oh, well, this feels like Twilight because the love triangle thing, or the who should I pick type of thing, and all that other, like I said, high school drama stuff. But overall, I'm not sure how this is doing rating wise. I'm not sure about what other critics are saying. I enjoyed this movie, and if you are a fan of movies that you probably didn't know about or books you didn't know about, and you're curious about something that potentially may seek your interest, I think this is something I can vouch for. Much like I said, much like Grand Budapest Hotel that came out some years ago, this movie felt like that for me. It just was just like, oh, I love this. Didn't know I was gonna love it, but surely I did. I got a bunch of laughs. I had a good time. The crowd seemed really invested in it. Again, there's so many different characters that you can easily gravitate to. You're gonna either smiling, you're gonna grin, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna do something in this movie that's just truly going to like pique your interest. And either within that, you're gonna see really terrific performances from the cast. And I think this is something that you just want to go out your way to go see, because I just liked it. Once you knock out all the other stuff, whether it's Harley Quinn, Sonic, or all the other stuff you want to go out and check, cool. This is something I think you need to put on your I need to do list. A good matinee movie. Go see it with your family, your friends, because I think somebody's going to get something out of it, truly. But that's Emma for the night, and we got some other stuff coming up this week. And until then, stay subscribed, hit that bell notification. And people say, smash that button, smash that subscribe button, do all that, whatever you got to do. But more importantly, let me know in the comments what you think about the movie, questions you have, are you happy about it, whatever it may be. And I'll catch you for the next one.